After 16 years, Stewart-Haas prepares to go racing one final time. Smoke rises, read the signs adorning the barriers outside the Stewart-Haas racing haulers in the paddock at Phoenix. Over the team's 16-year history, there have been eras when that phrase has proven true, starting with Smoke himself. Tony Stewart was already a two-time champion with Joe Gibbs Racing when he got itchy feet, reportedly because of Gibbs' imminent switch to Toyota, which clashed with Stewart's loyalty to Chevrolet, and moved to Haas CNC Racing for 2009 in a deal that included his taking half ownership of the team, then reborn as Stewart-Haas Racing. He adopted the number 14 as a homage to A.J. Foyt and gave the team, and new partner Gene Haas, their first win in the 2009 Sprint All-Star race at Charlotte. A proper point-scoring win followed not long after at Pocono, then additional victories at the Coca-Cola 600, Watkins Glen and Kansas. Stewart finished his first year as a team co-owner 6th in the points. The following season brought a couple more wins and a slight slide in overall results to 7th, but Stewart rebounded in 2011 with back-to-back wins at Chicagoland and New Hampshire, followed by a hot streak at the end of the season to finish the last 4 races first, second and first, delivering Stewart his third career title, and SHR its first. Stewart's results began to drop off after that, and while teammate Ryan Newman added 3 victories to SHR's tally during his own 5-year spell, his best points finish with the team was 9th in 2009. Salvation came in the form of Kevin Harvick, who landed at SHR for 2014 after splitting with Richard Childress Racing, a move that immediately delivered him his first championship, and SHR its second. And its last at the Cup Series level, although Cole Custer added a Xfinity Series title in 2023. Success became more sporadic over the years that followed, but it was never completely out of reach. Chase Briscoe, the current custodian of what had been Stewart's number 14 entry, delivered the team's 65th win at Darlington this year. Smoke rises, but eventually, smoke disperses. As results became harder to achieve, so did the sponsorships and manufacturer support that underpin every successful program. Smoke himself had already dispersed to a degree as this year began, his sprint car teams and NHRA program filling increasing amount of space in both his schedule and his heart that had previously been allocated to NASCAR. Then in May, he announced that Stewart-Haas Racing will close down at the end of the year. After Sunday's race in Phoenix, the team itself, the haulers, the cars, groups of personnel that in some cases have worked side by side for over a decade, will disperse as well. May feels like it was just the other day, honestly, when we found out the news. It's crazy that we're at the very end, right? Said Briscoe, who, barring something extraordinary happening in Phoenix Sunday, will go down as SHR's last race winner. To know that it's all coming to an end is definitely bittersweet. I was telling the guys last weekend at Martinsville, where we were 8 days away from the company literally locking the doors, and we were still able to bring a car that, honestly, should have sat on the pole. That's just a testament to everybody, and it's really, really cool and special that they've continued to put in that effort given the circumstances. Briscoe, who got his start with SHR as an Xfinity Series part-timer in 2018, is running a plain black helmet this weekend, which has been emblazoned with messages and signatures from the rest of his number 14 team, a way to keep them all together before he starts anew as Martin Truex Jr.'s replacement at Gibbs next year.